So, a little while back, for dinner one night, I found a really delicious stir-fry mix. And I decided to chop up some fresh onions, throw in some fresh beef, throw in a little bit of soy sauce, and decided to get my hand at some professional level stir-fry. So, what you're seeing right now is some photos, but you're going to see a little bit of video too. So, check out my attempt at making some Asian beef and onion stir-fry.
Hey everybody, if I'm in the kitchen, then you probably already know what this is. It's time for another edition of Cooking with Crash. I forgot to turn off the timer on the microwave. So, today, I'm actually going to be cooking some beef and onion stir fry with a little bit of a beef broth and some soy sauce. And I don't normally typically eat a whole lot of like stir fry, but I'm starting to get a better acquainted taste to it due to my diet, and it's one of the more friendlier meals on my diet, believe it or not. So we've got a crap ton of stir fry mix that we got from Walmart that we got to chop and cut up. We've got just a little bit of beef broth left over from some other meals to use for like flavoring. We got some chopped meat and onions that we're going to use and cook in with it. A little bit of that low sodium soy sauce. And yeah, we will be back and let you know how the process goes. We'll check it back in here in a little bit. Alright. So I just threw a ton of the stir fry into the wok pan with some of the beef and onions. I've got a little bit of onions left over. I haven't even used the beef broth yet or the soy sauce yet. I gotta do a little cleaning, but we're gonna let kind of that layer cook a little bit before I throw the rest of the onions and more of the sauces in there and the rest of the beef in there as well too, because I still got beef. And we will report back with the next part. See you soon. Alright, everything's cooking pretty good. I threw the rest of the meat in there. I threw the rest of the onions in there. So everything's looking and sizzling pretty dang good. Now comes the fun part. We're going to take that tiny little bit of beef broth and we're just going to there we go. Add that little bit of flavor. Kind of stir that in so that it cooks in with all the meat and onions and vegetables. This way it gets and retains all that moisture and flavor. So that's actually looking pretty dang snazzy if I say so myself. And then we're going to let that cook a bit more. Add some soy sauce, and then I'll see you for the next update. Alright, another quick update. Everything's looking pretty steamy and pretty good. I got my tablespoon of soy sauce. We're going to gently add that in. My low sodium one, so just a little drizzle. Just a little drizzle here and there. There we go, and that's it. And then, hopefully, we'll see you soon for the finished product and taste test. So, see you shortly. And we're back. And the stir fry should be done for the most part. And now comes the very fun part, the plating. We may have to scrape some of it. Or not some of it, but some of it out of the pan. Woo! Steamy. Most of it got on the plate. Here. We're going to do this real quick. Hello. Just gonna do this real quick. This is the part that they don't show you on YouTube videos typically. Everything's gotta look so pretty. We're not about that here. We like to cook for the sake of cooking. We're not here for very pretty aesthetics or pretty presentation. We're here just to cook for the sake of cooking. There you go. See, that's done. Then we're gonna spread that a little. So at least it looks decent on camera. A little bit. Yeah. Look at that. Come look at this. Woo! Ooh! Hot and steamy. Fresh out of the pan. Looks delicious. But now comes the fun part. Oh, and don't mind these. That's for a, you know, a potential crash box episode. Don't mind that. Anyhow, stir fry. Let's have a taste. I'm just gonna put that right here. Hang on. I need to grab a fork. I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab a fork. Grab a fork. Grabbing a fork. We're gonna sit down like adults and we're gonna try it and see how it is. And with that in mind, yoink. There we go. Hello. Oh, let's take a quick little taste test. Right out the pan. We got beef, we got peppers, we got onions, we got green beans, we got onions, we've got cabbage, or not cabbage, we've got peas, carrots, everything. So, bottoms up. Ooh! With the beef broth and a little bit of soy sauce, that cooked right through into everything. It's not overly salty, because there's already a little bit of salt because of the beef and onions already have a little bit of a salty flavor to it. And because there's already a little bit of salt in the beef broth itself, combined with the low sodium soy sauce, there's already plenty of salt in there. In fact, combined total, you're looking at now about close to 600 milligrams of salt just in this alone. So, but more than that if you eat the whole plate. But we're not eating the whole plate. This is going to be essentially lunch and dinner for the next couple of days for me. But it actually came out really good. The beef cooked really well with the black pepper and a lot of the flavors from the beef broth and the onions combined with the veggies. Plenty of veggies involving carrots, green beans, the onions, the peas. It all just came out really, really good. Take one more bite. Mmm. There's red peppers in there. There's all sorts of just really, really good food. And packed with a little bit of protein. Or quite a bit of protein. And I really like the way this came out. So, but yeah. I'm not usually a guy that cooks a lot of stir fry. So, honestly, this is pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. But with that in mind, guys, that ends this episode of Cooking with Crash. You guys know what to do already if you guys like the content. If not, not a big deal. Either way, I'm going to be eating this deliciousness for the next couple days. Ciao.